Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 14 of Salt Ships and Scuttlebutt, a World of Warships podcast, hosted by yours truly, Captain Greene 123, and
Sea Lord Mountbatten of the YouTube verse.
You mean Sea Lord false information spreader
Or
of the
fearmonger.
YouTube fearmonger of the YouTube verse.
Maybe, depending upon who you ask.
I don't know, man. It seems a pretty popular consensus with one guy. But, you know. How you doing, man? It's been a little bit.
It has been. I've been so busy. And I've also gotten so much done in this time. But yeah, no, like July just kind of disappeared for me.
Yeah, me too.
I'm already back at school teaching the children's things. And I think in the matter of like 2 weeks, we poured a slab, built a shed, cleaned out my garage, and my wife's car got hit at Walmart. So,
It's
yeah.
the car element.
Yeah, true.
Cinema.
Yeah. Someone backed into her at Walmart, left a big old dent in her rear quarter panel, and then just drove off. So not very cash money.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so. And it was like just low enough to not go through insurance for it, but still enough to sting, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that happened in the last like 2 or 3 weeks.
That's great.
It's fantastic.
I'm happy. I had my dad go in and out of the hospital for the past month, which, as somebody who did not have the best relationship with his parents growing up, because I thought I was a fat shithead. Well, I wasn't fat then. I got fat now. But I was a shithead kid that thought he knew everything, and all of a sudden realizing, being like, my dad's actually kind of cool. What the fuck? Like, when did this happen? So, you know, it's a little rough. Work is kicking me in the behind as well, so I'm doing a lot of overtime, which this guy pretty good. But
Nice to hear.
My sleep is completely destroyed.
Yeah.
So I slept 11 to 5 today.
Nice.
And that's the most sleep I've gotten all week.
Not nice.
Yeah, because it's 100 degrees outside during the day.
Yeah, dude.
And
yeah.
My AC is not. He's trying.
I see him doing stuff in the background right now.
Oh, best. this is the little one. This is the Toshiba that I had last year. Completely did not make the grade. But the funny thing about the Toshiba is every single. It's one of those like new smart ones. So okay. It's connected to the internet. So like I would have it on and it would just scream at me. Because it's like, oh, clean the filter. I'm like, oh, I cleaned the filter yesterday. Oh, it's 100 degrees. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Like, I'm coming home. That's why I turned you on. I put you at 60 to fucking just. He's like, it's like it's like calling into a squad in a monster movie when they're going to like first make contact.
Yeah.
It's just like yelling over the radio, and you know what happened, but you didn't really know what. That's basically what happened.
It's like that one scene from Aliens when they're in the.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the reactor.
That's what happened to the little Toshiba here. So I went up and I was like, "Fuck it!" I got a Canadian. It's a Canadian company. I don't remember the name of it, but I got it's like 28,000 BTU unit.
Cool.
By the way, speaking of which, what the fuck is a BTU, and why doesn't it just say, hey, I can cool this amount of space? Sorry, I swore like 3 minutes into the video, but I hated having to buy this thing and then do the conversions and be like, oh, 28,000 BTU, like that. I could cool a mansion. Like, what's going on here? It's like 300 square feet. What? What? Why didn't you just say that?
It's the measurement. So I'm from Louisiana, so I speak HVAC because if not, we die.
Yeah, everybody speaks HVAC.
So it's like the amount of air it can process or something like that. So the more BTU you have, the more like area it can cool. But yeah, it's like 300 square feet.
Yeah, so that was great. But yeah, so that guy, I've got it to a place where it peaks at 84 in my room during the day.
84? What? 84?
Yeah, because I get direct sunlight all day, and my house is insulated. The top part of my house was built in the 1700s, and it is insulated to this day with horsehair.
So you're living like a European right now.
I'm dying.
Exactly.
Yeah. So and then like I go down the stairs, and the stairs are 1 billion degrees, and then I leave my little stairwell, and I come out, and the whole bottom floor of the house is 60 degrees because it's modern.
Dang.
And I'm like,
I don't know if you get like something for like the historical aspect of your house, but like I mean, just call up a spray insulation company. The horsehair can stay. They'll just spray that pink stuff right on top of it, and it's delicious. It's so cool. It's so nice.
It's not my house, but yeah, I keep poking my landlord, and I'm like, hey, buddy,
it's hot.
I am cooking. You know the little Rolo rotisserie dogs on the fucking... That's me.
Yeah. Dude, like going from my grandmother's house, which was built in the 60s. I was living with her till we bought this place.
Is that where you had to rip up the hole in the ground?
Yes, this is the house with the hole in the roof and everything exploded. So besides seeing all that happening, going from like a house that's 60 years old to a house that was not even a year old, it is crazy. Like the insulation and stuff, because like you go to Lowe's, you see like, oh, it's double pane windows with special gas inside, and this from like, you just want to buy the expensive stuff. Living in a house that has all that is actually magical, because we put the AC on 67 at night, and we crank it up to 75 in the morning. I don't know if that's still a thing anymore. I'll check with the kids tomorrow. Either, but I'll find out tomorrow.
Until I get told no.
Yeah, you got to keep going with it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but even with it being like a gajillion, like it was 116 today was the fill temperature. It still takes to like 10 o'clock for the AC to actually kick on and start running.
You have central air?
Yeah, we have central air.
Dude, it's so good. My parents have central air, and I didn't understand it growing up, because they were like, yeah, we're not going on vacation this year. We bought fucking central air. And I'm like, this fucking blows. Like, we're not going to Florida? Like, what happened? We're not going to go visit Meme and Pepe? What the fuck? But going from...
that thing? Yeah, that little idiot in the corner.
I got a new flashlight. That's another thing that happened, and it's really cool. Yeah. But, yeah, going from central air to...
portable units,
900 Toshibas.
Yeah.
I was like watching actually, that's a good segue. I got hit for the first time like 5 years by my parents. Because my dad has never watched Top Gear.
Oh.
My mom did not think that she would like Top Gear.
Everyone likes Top Gear.
So, because my mom watches the shows that my mom likes, and my dad loves and supports her, because my mom has a whole bunch of her own bullshit going on at work. So it's, but I went over, and, we had gotten through the Grand Tour, and we got to the first season of Specials.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you remember, it starts off with them in the boats in Cambodia and Vietnam.
Yeah.
And it's called Seaman.
Yeah.
So like the whole day, I'm like, all right, because like I went over, my brother was down, so it was great seeing my brother and everything. And like we had a cookout, and we're all sitting out on the back porch drinking beer, just having fun. And the whole time I'm like, once we go inside and we sit down, it's semen time. Like I was just doing that the whole day. And eventually my mom's like, and then by like the third time, she's like, you fucking say semen one more time, I'm getting the wooden spoon. So,
dude.
And then we watched
That's
We
such a good
watched that,
episode,
and
though.
we all enjoyed Seaman. So
Yeah, that's my wife's. Like, I showed her that to get her introduced to the trio, and she's like, "Oh,
the
that's so
three
funny."
wise men.
Yeah, that's so funny. What else is there? I'm like, "You're not gonna believe this. We got like 20 years of
Yeah,
TV
we have
shows to
like
get
that.
through, and that's just the
I
specials."
I was talking with my mom, and she was like, "Well, I don't want to, because I'll just sit through it and I'll get through it all." I'm like, "I don't think you understand this. You're not getting through all this." And she's like, "I got through all of the new season of NCIS in less than a week." And I'm like, "There's 30 years of this." She's like, "What?" Like, they have been doing this for 30 years. You're not getting like.
This is like the
And then they
lore.
each have their own they
Yeah.
each have their own shows as well. So like, you got a backlog to chew through. So
Yeah.
but yeah, that's about it. So we're beefing with OverLordBou. It's official.
It's official.
I'm letting loose the dogs of war.
So
and I was just, do you want to give some background?
yeah, so to be clear, I was like, I don't really want to, start anything. And then Greene was like, no, we're coming out swinging. So as I'm sure a lot
It
of
has
you
nothing
know,
to do with the fact that he's in my clan.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Wow, this is okay.
I also asked him to come onto the podcast before I joined Sea Lord, because I was just trying to see. I was like, let's see if there's somebody else here, and we can get a third person on. A threesome's always better than a twosome. And he was like, "Yeah, that's a good idea. That maybe that didn't happen." And I was like, "What happened?" And he was like, "So, anyways,
I thought maybe I don't know, because whatever. Anyway, so what happened was, as I'm sure many of our viewers are aware, Legends has like a missile event, like a straight up like it's called Modern Era. And it's like completely mask off. Hey, we're trying out like modern naval combat, cruise missiles, guided missiles, sea whiz, electronic warfare, all that jazz. So naturally, that being a pretty big development, a pretty big step, and the games of the franchise's direction, I've been talking about it a lot for the past week or so. So what did I do first? So the first video I made was on the initial video, which they didn't even show the ships. They just had like the 2D artwork. And I'm like, that's a Burke. That's a Ticonderoga. That's a Oliver Hazard Perry. And in that video, I'm
OHP, my beloved.
Yeah. It's about time someone recognized my boy.
God, I love my OHP, dude.
That's sadly I still haven't got it unlocked in Legends yet. I have the Ticonderoga and the Burke, but I really want to try the frigate out and see what they did with it.
Dude, they know what the top shelf
it's the OHP
unit is. Who gives a fuck about a Burke? Who gives a fuck about a Tico? It's all about the UHP, baby.
Yeah.
Or OHP, baby.
Like, why do I have to play 30 games to get the parry? But they know. They know.
Dude, they price locked. They price locked it, dude.
But anyway, so like that video came out, and then they released a cinematic video just showing like the ships in action and stuff, and they're like fully modeled. Like they modeled a Ticonderoga, a Burke, and a OHP. And what wasn't known is that they modeled their Russian counterparts. So I think it's what's the cruiser? Not the Kirov, obviously. The Svezermini?
Svetlana?
No.
Svezermini, that's a destroyer.
Okay, maybe I'm getting it mixed up, but
it might be a Kiev,
maybe,
which is what the Moskva was.
It's got the big like 4 missile tubes on the side.
How many rows of those?
1.
Wait a minute. I can Google that. Wait a minute.
Yes. So, but anyway, I'll keep going while he does some research. But yeah, so they modeled the Russian counterparts too, like fully modeled. Like the fire control systems, the Sea Whiz, the missile tubes. There's animations when the missile tubes open and they launch the missiles and stuff. And there's Sea Whiz that works. And just from that video, I'm like, okay, Wargaming has spent money on this. And yeah, it's in Legends. But like it's a lot of money spent on modeling these ships. You gotta pay people to do this. They animated it, and it's 6 completely new from the ground up models. So in that video, I was like, yeah, this is eventually coming to PC. And then we got the gameplay reveal, and I did a video on that too. And then it came out, and I played it, and I was like, oh yeah, this is actually kind of fun. And it's in its own mode. It's segregated from everything else, from like randoms and such. You just play against modern ships in it. And in this whole series, I've been like, yeah, this looks cool. I don't think this can work in like, straight up randoms matchmaking, but when we found out it was by itself, I was like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And well, apparently, me saying this is cool, this is probably coming to PC because of the monetary investment Wargaming's put into it. Bo said I was, so he published a video called we need to talk about fear-mongering or something in World of Warships. And in it, he's talking about 2 things. Talking about the AA changes and such, and then he's talking about the missiles, saying that there's a content creator or content creators fear-mongering about missiles. And I was like, oh, clearly that's not me. He doesn't say my name in the video, but in the comment section, he does clarify he's talking about me and others. Even though nowhere in those videos was I saying, or did I say, oh yeah, this is going to murder the game if it comes out. This is terrible. Throughout all those videos, and even in the titles are actually completely neutral. One's titled Modern Warships Are Coming to Legends. One's titled Missiles Are Coming. One's titled like new missile mechanics, CWIS, and modern, either like modern consumables or something are coming to Legends. And then the last one I did was titled World of Warships Legends Modern Era. This is actually fun. And that's it. And those videos are up. You can go watch them all the way through. Nowhere am I saying that this is going to kill the game. Nowhere am I saying this is coming out like tomorrow. I think the estimates I give, because this is like a week ago, is like late 2027, early 2028. Is if this test goes well in Legends, they're either going to do another round in Legends or they will have our own event in PC, I think. This is all just me speculating. I mean, it's my channel. I like to think
neither of us are.
No, I'm not a CC.
We're not wargaming insiders here.
No.
I have been described by wargaming as a unintelligent barbarian with a drinking couch in my front yard.
But so yeah, like no one at Wargaming really talks to me. So this is all my speculation. It's all speculation, and I assume it's my channel. People know it's my opinion. And nowhere in there did I say Wargaming has stated this is coming soon.
Yeah, that's the thing that got me, because I while we were talking and everything, and I was out fixing the hood on my car. There's the car element. I was skimming through your videos and everything, and while I can understand where if you take like a 2-second look at maybe some of the titles, okay, but the second you peel back even a monomolecular layer, it's like, oh, okay, like this is just it's all testing from Legends and stuff, which not to disparage anybody, this is just my neutral third-party opinion. It's not like an event running and it being like concepts being tested is unprecedented. The only thing that I think is different is the fact that this is something that is in Legends that has not come to PC yet. So it's really easy to be like, oh, it's not like the Star Trek event where we have the missiles, So, because it's Legends, it's easy for people to draw that kind of line. But you said earlier, and I looked it up, and they are running on the same engine, so it's not like it's impossible. We've got missiles before.
Well, here's the thing.
So it's not like it's unprecedented.
Well,
and like you said, you're not screaming from the rooftops
that
that
the
this
game
is
is going to kill
coming
the
and it's
game or
going to
anything like
ruin the
that.
game.
And the thing is too, like the last time, there's actually precedent for what may happen here. So the last time we got a new missile style, Legends got it first. In their Rogue Wave event, they got the cruise missile gameplay that we have in this Modern Age event in Legends, but that cruise missile gameplay showed up on Legends first in their Rogue Wave event, and then it showed up in our Shattered Time event on PC. So they tested it on Legends, it came to PC, then now Legends is getting another, I guess new set of missile mechanics, if you want to call it. It's really not even new. It's stuff that we've gotten before. They just put it all together this time. So looking at that pattern, it's like, okay, so they're going to try it on Legends again. Then it's probably going to come to PC, and then we'll see what happens from there.
OHP, my beloved, by the way.
Yeah, I'm actually excited for it because it's fun if you've played it on Legends.
I've heard nothing but good things about the event from some of my clanmates and stuff who have played it.
Yeah.
And again, I'm not endorsing it either way, but
yeah, and like
it seems like it's another one of those instances where Wargaming runs a test that's not a test.
Yeah, and that's
it's a test hidden behind an event.
That's the point I made in I think the second video, or even I've probably talked about it multiple times, how they test stuff in these temporary events, and then they'll add it in if they like the way it goes. The difference here is that these temporary events normally have ships that are slightly modified. They might have a different camo. The tiers might be different. They might mess with like some of the numbers underneath the hood. But like at the end of the day, the base model is a ship, like Star Trek.
Existing model.
Yeah. Like in Star Trek, all the ships were ships that already existed in game. They just have the Star Trek camos, which they turned around and sold. And the Rogue Wave event on Legends, they were all ships that they had. I think we had some of them too in our Rogue Wave event. They just didn't have the missiles on them. They literally just bolted a missile rack somewhere on the ship. Same with the Shattered Time event. These are all ships that we had already. They just gave them a new camo or something. But these ships are ground up new models. We don't have an Arleigh Burke, a Ticonderoga, or the Russian ships in game. Well, apparently one of the Russian ships is actually the Nutrishimi, just modern.
Yeah, it's the modern Nutrishimi. Yeah. So the ships are, we have a Burke, then we have a Nutrishimi class frigate. We have a OHP, again, OHP, my goat. Nunchaka class corvette, which it's that really tiny, just Soviet missile bullshit on like a speedboat.
Yeah. It's probably the smallest.
Ticonderoga and a Sovereignty.
Sovereignty.
Anemone.
So yeah, he took issue with that, saying that, and like I got screenshots and stuff him in the comment section just saying stuff that I did not say, and vastly either like oversimplifying what I was saying or maybe sweeping me in with some other people that said something, but yeah, I don't know. Oh, and then he had issue with me talking about New Jersey before the dev blog came out. Wargaming released a teaser.
Yeah, with the trailer. Yeah.
So Wargaming released.
Okay, that's not something I really understand, because again, you're looking at, it's not like they're going to have a different model that they rendered in the trailer.
Yeah, so like,
and then
there was
like change it when it actually comes out. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Yeah, and I even like I addressed that in that video. So for those who don't know, one of my videos last week was like first look at New Jersey, because they showed her in the teaser for update 15.7, and for like I think like 15 seconds, you see her leading the ships that are coming in the holiday convoy event. And one of the biggest questions the community has had since New Jersey has been announced is, what version are we getting? Because she served from 43 up through Vietnam into the 60s, and then got reactivated in the 80s and served through the 90s. So that's 50, 60 years of service. Which version are we getting? We don't know. And I'm pretty sure the first time ever, Wargaming showed us the ship before the dev blog. Yeah. So I was like, okay, this would be a neat little video idea. We'll do the Marvel trailer thing, where we take a 1-minute video and make like a 15-minute video out of it.
Yeah, make like a 45-minute Homer's Odyssey of it. By the way, saw the Odyssey, saw Spider-Man.
Yeah, we saw the Odyssey. Do we talk about that here in a second? But back back to what I was
I didn't
saying.
mean to derail
No,
you.
no, that's fine. So yeah, like in that video, even like in the first 10 seconds, I'm like, is he gonna take? I think I literally say, am I about to take 15 seconds of video and make a 20-minute video out of it that had the clip from Breaking Bad of him going, "You're goddamn right." So like I make
checked,
my
yeah.
I make my
I
I explain what the video is very clearly, very soon. And from that
Dude, I
video,
die every time I see that Peggy logo.
the sex
The rating, because it's like Peggy 12 sex.
Oh, are you watching
In-game purchases.
the teaser video or the missile video?
Yeah, I have your video up.
Oh yeah. So anyway, so yeah.
So it's like it's like, dude, I wonder if Sea Lord Mountbatten is gonna strike us. Fuck.
Yeah, so there I am in not the same shirt. But yeah, look, I mean, this is my video, and I think here I'm explaining exactly what I'm about to do. I can't hear it. I don't know. I think I just got that muted for copyright reasons.
Yeah, like it's muted, but it's like I'm gonna overanalyze the crap out of this.
Yeah.
By the way, Peggy 12 sex. That fucking kills me every time.
Because we don't know. We don't know what version we're getting. And as you go through it, you'll see I'm like, okay, the bridge looks like this. The AA guns look like this. There's the
that's the thing. Like, it's not like you're just looking at it and pulling numbers and stuff out of your ass.
And I think
like,
if you go later on,
I a helicopter.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah. See, like,
pulling, like,
I'm like, look, it has the catapults. It didn't have that in the 50s because they made room for the helicopters. And I pulled something from the New Jersey Museum's website showing the helicopters. Like, look, the catapults are gone in the 50s. And later there, I'm talking about maybe it's like a different Iowa cosplaying as New Jersey, but it's not because we look at the Iowas, we look at the AA guns, we look at the bridge models. The only thing that was kind of weird is that in the video, the bridge does look like it has the blacked out windows and not the transparent windows, but it's just the YouTube compression, I think. And I even say that in there, that it's probably the YouTube compression. But I mean, if you go like, I think around the 10-minute mark, I start pulling up images of like the bridge. Yeah. So scroll back a little bit. Yeah, see there, I'm comparing what the bridge looks like throughout the years. So like, I'm not just BSing a video to BS a video. I'm looking at the bridge looked like this when she was launched. The bridge looked like this in 44. The bridge looked like this in 45.
It's like naval history. You're doing like a Drakenfeld Lights kind of style breakdown of the trailer.
Yeah. And like nowhere in here am I like, oh, she's clearly going to have like, this or that.
Shells.
Yeah. I think that like I talk about like how they do kind of pull from like the era that the ship served in. What was she doing then? What was she like? They kind of pull from that to like get the flavor of the ship. But for most of it, I'm just trying to answer what everyone's been asking: which New Jersey are we getting? And he had an issue with that apparently. So I don't know. I mean, this is. There's a whole side of YouTube where people do this for movie trailers, and their videos are far longer than 19 minutes for like a 1-minute video. I'm sure the Doomsday full trailer came out a little while ago. There's probably half-hour videos on a 2-minute Doomsday trailer. But yeah, so like, yeah, I don't know what he wants me to do. I mean, I guess I don't know.
He wants you to die.
I guess what so.
He wants. But we got a message for him. All right. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because that might be construed as a threat. But like I don't know. Why is there so much drama in the boat and the tank game? I've been playing both of these games for.
You want to pull up his video and just look at peruse some of the comments he's made? Or do we want to go on? Do we want to? I don't know. So before this, I was like, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't. I'll be the bigger guy. I don't want to give into the. I don't know if it's like rage baiting.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, there it is. Stop fear mongering.
Or griefing or grifting.
Did you mog it in views? Wait a minute. Let's ignore all of these. But a lot of DS. What Island Boys? What the fuck are they? What is that? Never mind. We're doing this.
So I'm not sure how many subscribers he has, but
While giving views.
I think he's got. I think he's in like the
That's
30s, and
that's
I'm
what
in the
matters.
70s. I'm about to hit 70. That's what matters.
Yeah, you get
uh,
Mountbatten supremacy, dude.
so I mean the
So,
comment section because
oh yeah,
I,
yeah.
I got
Sorry, I'm
this
gonna.
got this muted.
They keep changing this fucking website, man.
Dude, they do. Like so often, it's crazy. Like even like the behind the scenes stuff.
Watch this later, though. I really am interested in Rex. Shout out Rex's hanger. So I just want to kind of get this out here. I think that there is instances of like clickbaiting and fear mongering.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In World of Warships specifically, and you know when he talks about like Flamu, when they would come out and be like, yeah, this is going to or Flambas or whatever. There's 9 of them. They're all the same, but it's like this is going to ruin the game. Okay, I can understand how one can both see that perspective and how one can see that that's fear mongering. Okay, because saying, you know, this game has gone through updates that will kill the game so many times before, and the game's not dead.
And like
so
I've done
I
it
think that that's a little
to a degree with the titles, but normally I'll throw like a question mark behind it because normally when I have like the really rage baity titles, the titles are reflecting like what I'm seeing posted from like the community and stuff. And then if you watch the video, I typically go, well, no, it's not that bad. This is what's actually happening, or here's why this may not be that bad. And like I do clickbait. I'm not gonna lie. You kind of have to do it on YouTube, modern YouTube, to survive.
You have to do it to get money.
Oh, he said it was all about money. That's the other thing that I am so like kind of upsetty spaghetti about. So he's like, they're doing it for the money because
my $5 royalty check went up to $6. All right, that's it. That's all I made.
And it's like, I don't do it for the money. I do it because I like making videos. And like, you can go on my channel right now. There are videos that have a couple hundred views. Why? Because I made them because I like making those types of videos. None of my gun videos get any views. I make no money off of those. All the other random video games that I do, very rarely do I make any money off of those. A lot of the worship videos, they don't make as much money as people think they make. You know, YouTube doesn't just print money. Like, it's that's not how it works.
Also, it seems like it's very much fanboy kind of fanning the flames here, because the modern mode has older ships too, though. Like, you didn't say that it didn't. Like,
so in the one of the videos, I'm like, why is there like a Baltimore getting vibe checked by a missile? But turns out, and I clarify,
that's kind of funny.
Wait, because it turns out that there's in the PvE mode, they have like 5 or 6 different modes, or I guess they're operations technically. And some of them are you're fighting off waves of like artillery style ships. And that's where that footage came from. And in my video, I'm like, oh, okay, that's where that came from. Okay, that explains that. And then they clarify later on that, yeah, you have like, you know, the PvP is just modern stuff. There's one, let me just see. I want to scroll down to see where I get mentioned.
There's one up here that I wanted to... oh yeah, here it is. Fear-mongering is the single biggest reason I gave up on gaming as a whole. Every single time an update was announced for any game I played, people would immediately start posting videos and rumors and spreading hate about how shitty an update is. Oh, he just liked, did he reply?
So like there's in that thread, I think there are a couple of people going like, well, you know, it really shouldn't stop you from playing your favorite game.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like this, I don't know exactly what like funnel directs people to wargaming titles, but they have always had like an incredibly animalistic player base when it comes to changes. Like when the artillery changes, when you like, I can think of 100 instances,
literally anything
in World
changes.
of Tanks, where it was like you would have people who'd be like, "This is it." Like, and again, we're still here. So I don't know. I don't know. This again, I don't think that we should have 35 minutes of just ripping Bo going back and forth. But I think the missiles event in Legends is testing for a new game. Okay, maybe. Wait a minute.
Yeah, and that's what I said. But apparently it's fear mongering.
No. You said it wrong though.
Oh yeah, I'm not Bo, so it's fear mongering. There's a couple. I don't know about at the bottom. I don't know if I have like shooters out there downvoting the comment, but when I was checking on them,
I want to get a boop. That's interesting. It's going to be nice to show to Bo later. Also, ignore all of the police videos and stuff, and over here in the corner, just ignore this. I don't know. This just. Where is this here? They can't just transfer the missile model, but they already have the missiles.
So he said they can't transfer the ship models. I don't know how true that is because I'm not a game dev. But they run.
Yeah, I'm not a game dev either.
They run on the same. I did some googling after I watched this video, and they run on the same engine. The Legends engine is just heavily modified to run on console. I'm not sure exactly where.
The car stealer ship FF.
Oh yeah.
This is my fucking YouTube recommended.
Let's see. Oh, there. Basically, sit down, flat moon, sit down, not the 8 replies. Oh, there's more. There's more since then. He talks to us like elementary school. I teach high school, so I mean high school is more appropriate.
I don't know. This is bullshit. Why are we focusing so much on this? I don't
know. It's funny.
It is. I think it is funny. I think that again, I've played the missile. It's not bad.
No, it's really fun. I think it needs some more refinement, but it's pretty good.
Ah, there it is. There it is. There it is.
Yeah. And I didn't.
I really want to like just leave bullshit comments and just be like, yeah, Mountbatten failed me. Fuck that guy.
See, what's his reply to that? He was one of the reasons why I made this video. So yeah. I don't know. He doesn't say my name in the video though, but I don't know why he's just slinging it out in the comment section.
My goat, dude. My king.
What, play PvE, not PvP?
Yeah, go play PvE. We're circling all the way back to stay in operations. Like, yes. Normal is
mongering.
Why did he ping OverLordBou? Oh, because he fucked. There's an emoji.
Face, yeah.
I was like, why did he just ping Bo under Bo's own comment? I don't know, man.
But I think the engine that can handle like missiles, but for some reason can't handle submarines. I think that the game engine or the PC engine can.
Oh, here. This is actually good. Yes, there are limitations. Are you kidding me? The engine of World of Warships is like 2 decades old, while the Legends is way nowhere. I'm pretty sure they're both on Big World 6. Is it Big World? Are we still on Big World?
Yeah, that's because Wargaming owns that engine. That's Wargaming's in-house proprietary engine.
No.
And like, it's not a 20-year-old engine because they keep updating it. Like, that's what the updates are. They're updating the game. They're updating the. I mean, every update's not an engine update.
Is Wargaming 20 like? World of Tanks isn't 20 years old.
So it was Wargaming
That might be an
Sydney.
alliteration because it's probably getting close to like 15 for Watt, but like
I know that Wargaming Sydney made the engine. I think it was Riot before then. It was one of Riot Studios before they bought it. And it was
what's 10 minutes here?
I think
so this guy just called Bo a moron. Okay.
But I mean, like, the Bethesda engine's, I think, older than that, and they still use it. It's just updated, you know?
Yeah, that's, I don't know. Again, like, you and I both recognize that I'm not a game dev. I am a stupid mechanical repairman guy, and you are a stupid history teacher. So, like, we aren't game devs, so there's nothing that we can say definitively. But counterpoint, exactly like you said, the Bethesda engine has been running since the dawn of time. And yeah, it goes through like rebuilds and reiterations, but like,
can you Google what engine Morrowind ran on? Because I think it's the same engine. It's no,
because they built a new one.
Was Oblivion.
For all of those ran on the same engine, but when they got to Fallout 4, Fallout 76, and like all of that, like those run on the same engine. I know that.
So
and
the new Bethesda
games run on. Yeah. So okay. I don't know.
But yeah, like, I mean, you can go look at
Steve Ixton.
You can go look at the game 10 years ago and look at it now. It's the same engine. They've updated it. Like, I mean, it's not a 20-year-old or however old engine it is that they've done nothing with. I mean,
yeah,
they replaced the lighting engine in it not that long ago. The sound got updated. The rendering technology for the water got updated. Like, you can update the engine, you know.
The water.
Yeah, that's my little bit of like Boston. I don't know where I got that from, but I said water like water. Well, I do know where I got it from because my tongue didn't move for 5 years, so W's and R's are hard. Yeah, I was born premature. My tongue was attached to the bottom of my mouth, and the first doctor said, "Don't clip it because the skin will stretch and he'll be able to talk just fine." And then the doctor my mom took me to 5 years later when I was having trouble talking said, "No, that's actually kind of stupid. Cut it." So, yeah, during the formative years of my life, I didn't know how to talk.
See, even the engine that is your body went through updates.
Yeah, got an update. And patches. Yeah, I just don't see how he can say that, like, the engine that apparently can't handle submarines but can handle missiles is better than the engine that we have on PC that has handled both. You know?
Yeah, that's again, I don't want to get too far into the weeds here, but yeah, I mean, I completely agree with that. And it's interesting to set up. I would argue, again, I'm going to rewatch his whole video, so it's not like, I'm going to be rude, but like, it's an interesting perspective to have that you can have so many updates and so many gradual expenditures of capabilities of the World of Warships game engine. Then just be like, well, it can't do that.
Yeah.
And it's like,
that's like if you go to a car show and someone has like a 68 Camaro and you're like, oh, well, this car can't do a quarter mile in this many seconds. The engine's, it's that old 1960s a Z28 engine. And then you open up and it's got like, it's got like a supercharger or something on it. It's got a bunch of modern parts replacing a lot of the older parts. Really, it's just the block that's still there. Like, it's been modified. It can do it, And really, they were testing like the missiles out way back in the day. The Soviet destroyers are supposed to get them. Like, this isn't like something they pulled out their ass completely. Like, the mechanic existed in game. Like, you can go dig up the old files for the old missile symbols. Like, they're there. So, yeah. Anyway, after 30 minutes of that.
30 minutes of Torlana.
New Jersey.
So anyways, it's on site! No, it's not.
I don't know.
But,
I don't know.
I don't know. I think that it's two sides that I don't know. It's weird because like one of my longest standing criticisms is this, like I said earlier, this player base is the most animalistic I've ever had the misfortune of encountering.
Yeah.
Because every single time something changes or there's talk of something changes, it's like there's blood in the water. Yeah. And it was like that before on Watt. Like, so, you know, it's not like it's completely out of left field. But yeah, I don't think that because I watch your videos now. So like, okay, that sounded really rude, but like, I like
just to end it off. Do you want to pull up my videos and just look at the titles for them? They're really neutral in most cases.
No, I did. We pulled them up. Like they aren't that bad.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That's why I was like, what the fuck is all this? And I was following Bo on Instagram until I got I think I either got locked out by Instagram or I got blocked. I don't know. I mean, listen, you saw the comments I was just leaving. I do that everywhere. I did that on Instagram too. I had
you did my Twitch chat and you got banned.
Yeah, dude. I remember I pissed off like your entire fucking Twitch chat. Cause what did I say?
You're like, what's up, fatty?
Yeah, I was like, what's up, fatso? And I got banned immediately. And everybody's like, that's not nice. You need to fucking apologize. And I was like, I'm fat too. And you're like, wait, no. Friendly fire.
Yeah.
I was, it was Sea Lord Fat Batten or something that I called you. I was like, hello, Sea Lord Fat Batten. I don't know. But I don't think it's the mount. I think that what Bo is talking about in isolation is a good topic to have, and I think that it's a message that needs to get said. That's my biggest problem about this, because like I said, every single thing that happens, there's blood in the water.
Yeah.
I don't think that locking his teeth into you was the right target
course of action.
Because I don't think that it was as fear-mongering as either he perceived it or maybe he didn't even watch the video and he got told.
Yeah, maybe. And like to your point,
again, I'm not leveling that allegation. I'm just saying that it's strange to, because again, like I said, it's a good message. It's something that, because again, we had like 5 years of Flammo just coming out and just being like, hello guys, I am Finnish. And this change right here to the Bearcat on the Essex Plains is going to ruin the game for the end of time. And I'm going to tell this to you now because I am Flammo and everybody trusts me. So, like, it's... Yeah, I understand it.
I've made videos talking about the same thing. Like, I think like 3 months ago, I was like, hey, this is a major problem with the player base. Every time something comes out, it's either, oh, this is going to destroy the great game, or this isn't good enough, or like whatever. Like, because that does genuinely happen every time. They could update the port UI finally, and someone will say it's going to murder the game.
And they'd still get hate comments, dude. They'd be like, "It doesn't run on my iMac anymore. What the fuck?" And it's like,
when they updated the, I think it was the shadow effects. Someone was like, "Now I can't play the game," and one of the comments was like, "What are you playing on?" And it was like. It was some graphics card
monitor.
Yeah, it was Intel graphics. It was the native graphics that come with the CPU. And someone's like, "Buddy, like it's time for an upgrade."
Hang it up. Hang it up.
So yeah,
like in one of my Tom Clancy books that I enjoy reading, it's The Bear and the Dragon. There's this guy,
great book.
He was a sniper during like every Soviet conflict since World War II. And like they find him out in the woods because the Chinese are invading up because they're going after a gold strike. Read the book. It's a good book.
Tom Clancy.
Or listen to it like I did. But yeah, like he's like in a wheelchair. And he's like, I'm going to fight and defend the motherland. And they're like, you need to hang it the fuck up. You are like 89 years old. Best I can do is put you with a recon platoon in a BTR, and maybe you'll get to shoot a Chinese guy. That's the best I'm doing. Other than that, even if I have to get 6 guys to carry you out of here, we're not leaving you here to fucking die. So, like, I don't know. It's
yeah. I mean, like, I like to think that someone just told him, like, yeah, Sea Lord posted this, this, and this, and didn't watch the videos or whatever, and he just drugged me in there. But then he's got like details in like my New Jersey videos, so like I don't know.
I really hope. I don't know, because like that's the thing. Out of between you and him, and again, this is no ill will towards Sea Lord Mountbatten. I just want to put that out there, or OverLordBou, because at the end of the day, I think that, again, you guys both fill niches in the World of Warships community, and I would rather have you guys filling those niches than somebody like, again, like Flamu or Flambass, because it would be like, or I Chase, where you're just blatantly racist, but that's besides the point. You know, like when you're just like firing people up over small stuff. Mm-hmm. Because again, like I said, your content, the reason, one of the reasons, well, you're a great guy to talk to. Careful, you know, because it's coming on strong. You know, you're a great guy to talk to, but the perspective that you have on the game is both, okay, I have an understanding of the competitive half of things, but I also very much understand and resonate with the more casual players. Mm-hmm. So, like, I can have I can have a competitive conversation with you. Granted, it's not going to be at a hurricane level, but again, that's fine. No. I can barely keep up at that, you know. But you will be able to grasp concepts, understand, move forward, digest the information in a manner that is beneficial, you know. But you're also not forgetting about Bob the plumber, who's like 3 times divorced. You know, yeah. It's a good.
In the middle of stroking my ego, gets interrupted.
What stop sign?
That's an old meme.
Yeah. But yeah, like, your ability to grasp both sides of the aisle, I think, is very good, because for the longest time I have been so incredibly competitively focused in World of Tanks before and World of Warships now, that I often, when I'm looking at a concept, when I'm looking at a ship, when I'm looking at an idea that wargaming has, I don't think about John the plumber.
Yeah.
Because again, I am competitively brained for stuff like this. Like there's been times where, you know, we'll have conversations and you know, about like something going on the team, you know, hey, this person isn't, you know, getting this, you know, or this isn't happening. We weren't able to do this. And again, the concept is, okay, then we got to bench this person, we got to move on, and we got to find somebody who can fit that plug. Like, that's how I look at situations. It's optimization. It is winning. Winning is the goal. That is how I look at everything. That's how I look at everything in WoT. That's how I look at everything in World of Warships. That is how I look at things in these games. Because again, I was a 10-year-old child. I was a 10th grade child soldier. Actually, it was way before even fucking 10th grade. Basically, since the game came out, I was a fucking child soldier for competitive World of Tanks. Like, I played Havoc. I played with everybody. I did a lot of bullshit, and it was great. And yeah. And then I started doing the same thing over here in Laos, and that's just how I'm geared. But again, you have that unique perspective of being able to comprehend and ascertain both sides.
Well, and that's why I made the channel, because it was there wasn't that many like casual YouTube channels.
my biggest problem that I had with creators like Flambass is he gave very good insight, he gave very good information, he gave a very high level perspective. The problem is it was not always broken down into a digestible format for people who might not be at that same level.
I wonder that's where that biggest... like elementary comment came from, because like I know about the mechanics behind the game. I just know that not everyone watching is going to understand what Krupp is and what ricochet angles are and what, you know, guaranteed ricochets versus the ricochet or the ricochet check and all that jazz. They don't know what that is because it's not in game in the port. So
I call it a soft stat.
Yeah.
It's not a soft stat in a conventional sense where you know it's more something that you see in... Actually, it is a soft stat that it's something that you kind of feel in the game, but it's not directly listed and quantified. So, you know, I don't know. It's weird. I think that you guys both fill very important and unique perspectives, and I think that out of the World of Warships creators, you guys are both a little bit more balanced. Now, do you guys both say stupid shit sometimes that I don't agree with?
Probably.
100%. Oh yeah, no, 100%. You want the list? You want the book of grudges?
List?
No. I have a PDF so big it crashed Google Drive. No, yeah, like, but everybody has ups and downs. There's probably something that I've said on the podcast that you've been like,
yeah, there has been.
I don't know, you know?
I don't remember exactly what it was. But I remember you said, I was like,
you fucking talked about I'm perfect. What are you talking about?
Man, whatever. No one's going to agree. No one's the same person. It's a simple truth.
No,
you know,
I don't know. The balance is good, and I don't know. I think you guys should make love and not war. Well, not, you know, you're married. You know what I mean. I don't know if Bo's married.
The channel does have an OnlyFans account, but I'm not doing that. I don't know if it'll pop up when you search it, but there is a Sealord Mountbatten OnlyFans account.
Did you make it?
I did. So one of my ideas for an April Fool's Day thing was going to be, I was going to come on and be like, all right, guys, so, you know, it's gotten that rough. Had to go and make an OnlyFans account. If you want to support the channel, go there.
Start selling whole.
Yeah, so like the puns I was going to use, so I think like the subtitles was like the biggest sterns and largest shafts you've ever seen. For like a day, I was gonna post like pictures of like the Iowas in dry dock.
Ships in dry dock.
Yeah, the propeller shafts and the stern sections and stuff, and like turrets being removed, being like, "Oh look, getting my top off," stuff like that.
Getting my top off, and it's just a Barbette.
Yeah. Awesome. But then you had to give them your driver's license to like post. So I'm like, I'm not doing that, because what if, you know, like the school board runs my driver's license number and like that pops
like,
up?
Wait a minute, what's this?
So unfortunately,
you have to be like, okay, guys, let's walk. You know, let me walk you through this. So, you guys familiar with OnlyFans? You look like you are.
So it's out there. I don't know. They might have pruned the account because it hasn't posted anything. But
I love that so much. That's so funny.
Yeah, I got screenshots of it somewhere in my Discord.
So, anyways, World of Warships.
Yeah, New Jersey.
Have
you read about New Jersey?
I haven't read about it. I haven't done anything. I booted my computer for the first time in 2 weeks.
Okay, so
yesterday.
I don't mean to rush, but it is a school night, so I'd like to wrap this up in like, I don't know, 20-ish minutes. I guess we could talk about New Jersey.
Oh yeah,
that'll be what everyone wants to hear about anyway. After we get through all that, yeah. Anyway, so New Jersey, tier 10. They're making a very bold or scary move with it. So she is going to be the first ship that has support consumables. So she can give you a heal. She can give you a buff to your secondary and AA guns, and she can give you a buff to your main battery reload. And that in turn charges her combat instructions, which give you a 33% or 35% buff to your dispersion and a 33% buff to your AP damage. And she has, I think she can do it 5 times. With the consumables, because you need, I think you have a grand total of like 10 or 11 consumables, so you can charge the combat instructions 5 times per game. That's pretty spooky because like you can do it right away. Like I just give Jim Bob a healing buff and then Jim a healing buff. Now I'm ready to death strike a cruiser at the beginning of the game. But 9 16-inch guns at tier 10. So that is like the TLDR on the New Jersey.
I think that this is awesome. I think that it's going to be nice that we're going to get the Iowa, because we have all 4 of them, right? We have the Iowa, we have the Missouri, we have the Wisconsin. Yep. So yeah, so I think that's good. I would have much rather preferred to see all 4 Sodax first, but I completely understand. Well, yes, but we're not there.
No, I know.
But that's because, again, the USS Massachusetts is my day one. So that's actually, speaking of beefing with World of Warships community contributors,
another one.
I also did that on the US. So do you remember? This is going to be rude, and I genuinely don't remember this person's name because, again, there's a weird duality of people with the exact same names in the World of Warships creator space. Who was the postman? The guy who was in the military, but he worked in the post office in the military, which, again, no disrespect towards. I just remember that being
still make content.
I don't believe so, because it was Zoop.
About to say, I know Zoop was.
It was no Zoop.
Zoop was in the military. The other one? He's still in the military. So that they're. Oh, are you thinking of? Because there's. Is it the guy that's like close to iChase? In terms of naming conventions?
No.
iChase. So the ones I remember, it's No Zoop for You, iChase, Flamu, Flambass, Jingles, obviously, but that's not him.
Okay, I just
the guy
Googled
with the dog?
No Zoop for You, and I just got all of the fucking
drama
Seinfeld quotes.
Oh, okay.
No, it's all Seinfeld, the soup Nazi.
Was it the guy with the bulldog logo? Majar, something
no.
like that? It's not Euro. Is it American CC?
It is. It's No Zoop for You. No Zoop for You is who it is. So during Anchors Away tour that went to the USS Massachusetts, my roommate actually and I were there. There's Bofors on the back deck that are just unlocked. Like you can traverse them and everything.
Yeah.
So like we're just kind of cranking the guns around and just having fun. And there's like I'm there with like my nephews and shit. So like some young kids. It's like, oh, there's a plane over there. The
same thing with the kid when I was in Boy Scouts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You
have
anyway,
to.
Zoop was standing just within the chalk line around the Bofors mount, which, if you do not know, is the safety line. And one of the kids did not. The Traverse kid was a lot faster than the Elevation kid when it came to moving the gun. And we slammed the barrel of the Bofors into the side of Zoop's head and broke. He had like $350.
The Oakleys?
Yeah. Shattered him.
And
he looked back and got very upset. And me, being a upstanding individual of good Christian upbringing, I immediately blamed the children and distanced myself from the situation. But yeah, so that's my beef. But yeah, I
your beef is that you whacked him in the head.
Yeah, so assault. That's my beef. I didn't do it. I was the gun director. I just want to. Okay. It was a kid that was doing it. So, anyways,
child soldier.
Yeah, you could, if you wanted to make a convoluted like dog shit attack form YouTube like title, you could be like Captain Greene 123 uses child soldiers to attack veteran at wargaming event.
I think he's still like in the military though. I don't think he's a veteran yet.
Yeah, he might be. I just remember like him being like, yeah, I served, and everybody automatically equating service to like killing 550,000
Yeah.
Taliban like in a trench, and he was like, nah, man, I work the post office, so like if you send anything to anybody, it was my job to like efficiently get it there. Which, oh, like, yeah, that's military service. That's time away from your family. That's like, I don't it's not combat, yeah, but like, are you gonna say the dude who like drives trucks for the army didn't serve? I don't think you're gonna, you
No.
know.
I don't think people understand
So
like I think the
the
ratio of
amount
like
of
support to
logistics,
like yeah, support to like actual like combat fighters is like ridiculous. There's like
yeah, it's like 6 or 7
yeah,
guys for every like guy in a trench.
um yeah, cuz our like ROTC guys, like he was like a nurse. Um
Yeah,
Never saw combat, but like he served, and there's a lot of cooks and truck drivers and
yeah,
mailmen and mechanics, a lot of mechanics. Yes, like all of our kids, like when the army recruiters come, they're like, "Why do I want to go shoot somebody?" You don't have to. You can just go like
like great.
fix a Humvee when it breaks down for the 20th time that day or whatever. But yeah, no, I'm excited that the fourth Iowa's coming finally.
Yeah,
We got the
I
three
think it's gonna be good.
Yamatos, so now the four Iowas will be nice.
The Ryan Szymanski commander would be great. I would
Yeah,
love.
that's the next thing everyone's wondering. Like, we're gonna get a Ryan Commander. I'm like, I hope
I
so.
really want it because I hate the stupid um like influencer like over plugs into the
Voice
game.
critical and all them.
Um yeah, because it's like okay, yeah, that's cool, but like are you going to tell John the plumber, oh, he's this short guy from Florida and he just does YouTube commentary and says poop all the time. That's who it is. It's like, great. How do I shut that off?
Yeah,
But somebody like Ryan Szymanski, Drinkenfeld, content creators like that, where it is purely,
educational.
just, yeah, I think that's awesome because again, you Google,
I
Battleship New
just
Jersey.
have a great idea. Every time something happens, he gives like instead of like the like we've done this or we've done that. He's like the USS New Jersey, the 16-inch guns have a range of that would be fantastic. Wargaming, please use that
Like,
idea.
like you have a quad fire, and it's just, did you guys know during her service life, the USS New Jersey fired 3,000 rounds of ammunition? And it's like, I'm on fire. What does that have to do with anything? And it's like, put the fire out, and it's like, did you know she burns 30,000 tons of fuel a day?
Exactly. That would be wonderful.
I'd love
The only
that.
like kerfuffle I could see is that like he's the um is he the executive director or is he the curator? He's a curator, right?
I think he's the curator.
So like he's high up in like a nonprofit. So I don't know how like him going do something for a for-profit company would vibe with the
Oh yeah, that is very
yeah.
true. I think we discussed this last
I
time.
believe so. I think he could do it like as just like Ryan Zemansky, the man, um, which that might be how they can get around it. I hope they do, or I hope
I
that they could
I,
just
I
let
think
him
the
do it.
I think the best way to do it is what they did with the Anchors Away tour and what they did when they were filming like the Naval Legends series, where yeah, like they would roll out and open up everything. Like when they did the USS Massachusetts, they were like, where do you want to go? And they were like, well, where can we go? And the guy was like, where do you want to go? Like twirling keys around. And they just ended up taking all of the money from that video and giving it to the USS Massachusetts. So I think if they did
Yeah,
something like
that's what I was
that,
gonna say. Yeah.
however, with the release of the USS New Jersey, they're going to fucking print money. So they're going to want to keep a decent
Well,
chunk of that.
it's free.
No, okay. Well then, yeah, never mind. I'm fucking stupid then. I figured there was going to be like there was going to be an event, and then there was going to be like an Admiral bundles or something.
So, I mean,
Because there's always a fucking Admiral bundles.
There might be, but the way you get it, it's a grind fest. It's like a GQ Johnny grind fest. You can use a combination of certain resources, but like with the events going on, if you have a decent sized fleet, you should be able to get it for free. You need like 650,000 coal will get you halfway there, which a lot of players have.
And let me see.
I'm at 600,000 because I keep using my coal for like the modules and stuff.
Ooh.
Are you a little low on coal reserves?
16,000.
What's a little low? I think, but like I think you should have no problem getting it because we've got the anniversary event, which you can get coal off the ships. There's a dockyard Marlborough B, and that normally gives you a bunch of coal, and then just like the event pass and stuff.
Another Marlborough?
Yeah, so there's like it's the Marlborough B.
Unfiltered cigarettes. Yes.
So I'm more excited that this is like establishing like we're going to have like a rerun of a dockyard because we had the Lucian B for last Black Friday. Now we have the Marlborough B. So hopefully we'll start seeing some older dockyard ships come back as B versions for people that missed them. I think that's a neat thing.
Oh, I can get a new steel ship.
You may not want to do that because steel is unlimited. You can trade in as much steel as you want to in the event, along with Research Bureau points and something else. But
no, I think I'm going to buy a Vallejo instead.
All right, go for it. So yeah, like you can get it for free. The only way you can spend money on it would be very expensive. Would be converting the XP for the Research Bureau points.
Yeah, but do you think that that's something that people won't do? Is kind of my.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, people will do that. But like, it is reasonably free.
Yeah.
Oh, and plus you get points by just logging in, playing, I believe, 12 battles in any mode a day. So if you have the coal and you log in for pretty much every day from the next update through the end of the event, and you have 650,000 coal, you'll get it.
You get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like really, if you like have the coal, play for half the days, have some steel and some research bureau points, you can get it.
Hell yeah.
So it's not too terrible. I think people forget that it's taking place over 6 months, because it starts next update and runs through I think January. So, so yeah. I mean, they're gonna make money because people are gonna convert the research bureau, the XP for the research bureau points. They may put it in an Admiral bundle. Well, no, they're not because it has the same status as Kitakami and Surpoof. So it's like the top tier status. And I don't think they have like a monetary price on those. I don't think, at least.
We'll see.
Yeah, I could be. Again, this is just me guessing and speculating. I'm not fear mongering, but
I think that this is something with the amount of buildup that it has. There's going to be some avenue for wargaming to make money off of it. And again, I don't inherently believe that is a bad thing because wargaming is a company. They've invested time, they've invested resources, they've invested everything into getting this. They've built a trailer, they've done all this stuff, and I don't think that they're doing all of that simply because it's a boat that people like.
So what I think is it's the treat at the end of the event that you have to play for 6 months straight to get.
Yeah,
and I think
that might be how they make their money. They're not stringing people along for the 6 months, but like the 6 months of
you got to get on, you got to play
in the game.
There's I forget what it was. There was some study done, and it's for like every hour over, I think like 5 hours a week you spend playing a game, your chances of spending money on that game like double. So if you have to play the game for 6 months,
right?
It may not double, but it increases by a certain amount. And
that's not right, because I've played over 6,000 hours of Total War Warhammer, and I haven't bought anything in months because they haven't released any new DLC in months.
Well, and I mean, there might be some other correlation there.
No, because I bought everything else. But it's But no, I definitely understand where you're coming from on that, and I think that it's very true.
I mean, if they slap it in like an annual bundle, I will not be shocked. But it ain't gonna be cheap. Like it's gonna have probably start with like a 4, if they do that. But yeah, no, I mean, because you're playing through the Black Friday event. That's a big moneymaker. The Santa Container event friggin' prints money for wargaming. It becomes the second most profitable game on Steam or whatever. Second most purchased game on Steam via the DLC because of that. So
yeah.
But
yeah.
I mean, I'm glad it's coming. I'm glad that you can get it kind of for free.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I think that this is a very good way to go about it. Because I think that it would have been really easy to reskin in Iowa, give it some type of cool quirk, and then just be like, "Yep, $90, please."
Yeah.
And they probably would have made enough money to get Serb a 15th yacht. So, like,
Serb doesn't work at Wargaming anymore.
No, but it's an old colloquialism.
Oh, okay. Give Victor his 17th yacht.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, it's nearing my bedtime. I have to go teach children tomorrow.
Fuck you, Sea Lord. Oh no, fuck you, OverLordBou.
The plot twist all along, he was an op for Bo.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was an op. I serve my own side. Yeah, fuck you, OverLordBou, you bitch. It's on site. Anyways, I'm gonna go join a VC that probably has OverLordBou in it.
All right, let me know how that goes.
And on that bombshell.
Good night.